Hello, and welcome to Ninja Ball. Welcome to our show, our daily recap show for the ongoings in the world of football. So yesterday we were watching match day 2 of Champions League, and wow, beautiful games. We saw very nice. We saw very nice goals yesterday, and my predictions came somewhat close, but not exact. Like yesterday, I focused on 3 matches, but I was supposed to focus on 4 because there was also Newcastle playing against Union Saint Gilles. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, my French fans will comment on the comment section. To start us up, I am a bit excited, or lack of a better word, I'm just excited about this season concerning one guy who is always looking lukewarm, but this time this guy looks really prepared. I'm talking about Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta, he fielded a very good team. Actually, I did not expect, because I didn't watch that game, but after I watched the highlights and the reviews of that Arsenal against Olympiacos match, I realized that Martinelli started. I always have known that this season Martinelli is going to be the wild card for Arsenal. Like, he will be coming in late, or late in the second half, or somewhere in between the second half, and then creating something out of this world. Like, I expected Martinelli to be the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer of the time. But yesterday Arteta just flipped it and started Martinelli. Martinelli started, and actually in the first minute he had a chance, and he could not finish it up. So I think Mikel Arteta this season, he has something to show the world. I mean, this is just mind-blowing, because Arsenal are really showing characteristics of being a big boy, finally, a big boy in the European stage. As much as they are also performing very well in the EPL, Arsenal are showing a very good impact in the Champions League. The game went so well for Arsenal. The first goal was a good goal that you need to be, in the Champions League, you have to be very alert. You have to be very aware of everything, that you should follow the ball until the referee decides that it's a VAR decision being waited on, if it is a goal or not. But this first goal, Martinelli just followed the ball up to where it hit the post, and then he tapped it in with a cool finish in the first half. That was very good, because it shows that his alertness is there. I love Martinelli because he's a Samba boy. He's a Samba boy, and you always know when it's a Samba boys are always alert. Samba boys, they never waste time when it comes to goals. They are always ready to show us what they got. So kudos to Arsenal for winning a 2-0 win. Congratulations to Arsenal fans. You guys are doing well. Just keep it up. Yeah. Next up is the match that I forgot to preview, and it is in the name of Newcastle versus Union Saint Gillois. I'll call it Gillois, because I'm not from France, and I don't speak French, so you will forgive me if I pronounce it wrongly. It's Gillois something, yeah. Well, sorry about that. I'm still having a flu. Please understand that in Helsinki it's now getting cold, and we have to adjust with the current degrees that we are having. We are doing today we are doing minus we are doing +5 to +3, between +5 and +3. Yes. So sorry. Newcastle and Union Saint Gillois. It was a one-sided match, which I did not expect. and Newcastle won with 4 goals. Actually, there is a very good sentiment that was running through the airwaves before the match, is that Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, this is one of the board members in Bayern Munich, he actually said in a statement that Newcastle overpaid for Nick Woltemade. And there is always something that happens when it comes to people bringing you down, when you're always the underdog. Just like how Chelsea performed well against Benfica. They were underdogs, but they emerged the winner. Rummenigge said that Woltemade was overpaid, like Newcastle overpaid for Woltemade, meaning that Woltemade was overpriced. Like, his price was not supposed to be 65 million, but yesterday he just proved to the world that he can score a Champions League goal. Champions League goals are not basic goals. You will not expect Champions League goals to be just basic goals. They are always beautiful, unpredictable, and tactical goals. Like, if you watch the Newcastle's goal, that goal, it was brought in by Sandro Tonali. Tonali gave a very good shot, and he did not realize that it is Woltemade's flick that made the goal become a goal. He even went and celebrated, but Woltemade came to the corner and informed him that, hey, bro, this is mine, you know. So Woltemade got his goal, and Newcastle emerged the winners after also having Harvey Barnes scoring, which Harvey Barnes was signed in the Newcastle like a season ago. And he has really been showing up, and he's performing so well for Newcastle. Also, we have Anthony Gordon, who scored 2 penalties. Imagine, this guy is just coming from a red card in the Premier League he got, and he emerged with the 2 beautiful penalties taken like a very experienced player. You know that Anthony Gordon is playing Champions League for the first time, and having him score 2 penalties in one match is a very demanding responsibility given to first timer of the Champions League. Kudos to Newcastle, who won 4-0, and wakiendelea hivi naona ni kama wataingia kwa hawatamaliza under number 8, so they should just continue with the momentum that they have right now. Next up, we had Mancity and Monaco. Well, this one was almost an obvious for Mancity, because I always know that Pep Guardiola is Pep Guardiola. There are managers in this world, and then there is Pep Guardiola, So Guardiola, yesterday I expected him with a comfortable win, but Monaco had other ideas. These guys were prepared, man. These guys were prepared. I looked at the highlights. I watched them, and it was electric. It was super electric in such a way that I could not believe that Jordan Teze and Eric Dyer's goal were the ones that challenged Man City not to win that game. Actually, Eric Dyer scored a goal in the final dying minutes, which was it went down not so well for Man City, because they did not expect to draw that match. They expected a win. So in Man City's page yesterday, it was Erling Haaland, the golden boy, who scored a brace, but Monaco also scored 2. So Man City, in the next match day 3, they need to pull up their socks, and they need to do something so that they can finish in a better position as far as the group stage of the Champions League is concerned. Finally, the game of the day, PSG Barca, bro. Yeah? Yesterday, PSG showed the world that no Dembele, no problem. No Dembele, hamna was. Hatuogopi kitu. Like, they treated Barcelona in Camp Nou with a very good performance. It was tiki-taka left. It was, tiki-taka belongs to Barcelona. Yeah. But yesterday, PSG brought their own tiki-taka. So it was tiki-taka versus tiki-taka. There's Espanol la tiki-taka and the French Liga tiki-taka, it was a good match actually, because Dembele did not start. So we had Barcola and we had Hakimi, and we had Barcola, Hakimi. In front we had this ex Wolves player called this ex Wolves player. The name is running away, but I got it anyway. Mayulu started ahead, and we did not even notice that Dembele was not there, because how they managed the match, they managed it in a way that Barcelona felt they are doing they are possessing, they are in control of the match, but there were small spaces that PSG were getting into, that Barcelona was had time to defend and take cover, because when PSG started, they started a bit topsy-turvy. They were not like on the high. So I actually was patient with them, because I knew that PSG always rises up to the occasion. And then after the first goal that was done by PSG, and then Barcelona drew, they scored also. And then in the final dying minutes, PSG just exposed Barcelona. They pulled Barcelona towards their box. They pulled all of them, and then they did a counter. It was one touch to the midfield, one touch to the wing, and one touch to Goncalo Ramos, who just whipped it in, and it was a straight shot which Szczesny did not have a chance to do anything. So PSG won this match 2-1, and Barcelona and Barcelona fans, I know right now, they are so disappointed, and they wish that there's this feeling after a match when you wake up in the morning and you realize, oh, my game yesterday didn't go to my liking, and we did not win the match. And it's always inajamishanga sana, unasikiaga umeudhika sana, yani unashindwa mpaka, yani mimi die hard hivi, alafu timu yangu inaniangusha, like it feels it is always not a good feeling. So PSG went back to France with a win, and congratulations to PSG for winning 2-1. So let's see the next match day 3 if Dembele will get a chance to come back. So having said that, let's check out the UCL table and see how the standings look like. Number 1, we have Bayern Munich with 6 points. From number 1 up to number 6, we have Karabakh. From Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, PSG, Inter, and Arsenal. All of them have 6 points. And Karabakh is the sixth placed team with 6 points. And then from there, we have Dortmund. So it's okay. Let me just take it through. It's Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, PSG, Inter, Arsenal, Karabakh, which have 6 points. And then Borussia Dortmund, Mancity finished the direct qualifications to the knockout stage with Dortmund having 4 points and Mancity having also 4 points. Tottenham, Atletico, Newcastle, Marseille, Club Brugge, Sporting, Eintracht Frankfurt, Barcelona, Liverpool, Chelsea, Napoli 19th, Union Saint-Gilloise, Galatasaray, Atalanta, and Juve, and Bodo Glimt. They finished the playoffs. The teams that will finish up the playoffs. So they're up to the 24th, which finish with Bodo Glimt with the 2 points. And I will just mention my beloved Chelsea. We have 3 points, and we are seated on the 18th position. So this shows that the next match day 3 is going to be very fun. It's going to be super, super fun. So we are looking forward to that. and I hope that I hope that the next matches will go in favor of the English teams, so that we can have better chances in the coming days of the Champions League nights. So actually, yesterday we had very good games. So let's look forward to the next match day 3 and see who will be the surprise winners or surprise losers in the next match day. I will let me know. I will let you decide on which was your best goal. For me, I will choose the best goal to be. I will choose the best goal to be Walter Made's flick against Union Saint Gilloa, because I didn't expect him to score, and he actually did. So what is your best goal for a match day 3? Let me know in the comments. Please like this video, share, comment, and make sure you spread the word around that this is Ninja Ball, because you always know that when it's Ninja Ball, it's everything matters football. This is Ninja Ball, and in case you didn't know, now you know. Cheers. Salute.